everybody, welcome back to our Back to the Basics series. I'm Anna with Map Banana Marketing, and here I'm going to tell you all about what a marketing funnel is, and I want to make this a super simple explanation. If your marketing feels random, it might be because every single piece of content is trying to do the same thing. You're posting on social media, then you're updating your website, you're asking for reviews, maybe even writing blogs, which good for you. You're thinking about ads, but you're not totally sure if any of it is moving the needle forward into making people actual customers. So we're going to break down in this video one of the simplest ways to make your marketing feel more strategic: your marketing and sales funnel. Now, I think sometimes small business owners who don't have a huge marketing budget think that this doesn't apply to them as much, but it does. We promise this will be quick and to the point, because once it clicks, and it's gonna make your life a whole lot easier, so let's go. So a marketing funnel is the path someone takes from discovering your business to trusting your business to taking action. That's it. It's how someone moves from "I've never heard of you" to "oh, wait, I think I've seen them before" to "oh, I think I trust them." And the final and most important step: I'm ready to buy, book, inquire, call, schedule, etc. Take the next step, aka customer acquired. Yay! You might hear this broken down as top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel as well. Or my favorite version, the very fun acronym TOFU, MOFU, BOFU. I promise it's a really helpful way to know what your marketing is supposed to be doing. So again, TOFU, top of funnel, MOFU, middle of funnel, BOFU, bottom of funnel. So why does this matter? The reason that a marketing funnel matters is because not every piece of marketing is supposed to sell immediately. That's where I think we see a lot of small business owners get frustrated. You post something, it doesn't automatically lead to a sale, and then you think, well, that didn't work. But maybe the job of that post wasn't to close the sale. Maybe the job was to introduce someone to your business that had never heard of it before. Maybe it was to answer a question or show some proof of some kind. When you understand the funnel, you stop asking, did this one post sell something or lead to a converted customer? Then you start asking, what job is this piece of marketing fulfilling? That shift makes your marketing feel way less random and way more intentional. And we love that. So how to build a marketing funnel? So if you're wondering how to actually build a marketing funnel, the simplest way to start is by asking these 3 questions. How are people discovering you? How are people learning to trust you? And 3, how are people taking action? That's the structure that I want you guys to use. You do not need this whole complicated funnel map, any fancy software, or like a 27-step automation to understand the basics. You just need to know what each piece of your marketing is doing. So let's start at the top, like literally. TOFU. Again, TOFU is top of funnel marketing. This is what we call the awareness stage. This is where people are first discovering your business. They are the coldest lead. They're meeting you for the first time. It's exciting. They're starting to become aware of your name, your offer, your company's personality, your company's values, or the problem you're helping solve. So what are some examples of top of funnel marketing? Top of funnel marketing can include things just like these: social media posts, short form videos, blog posts, Pinterest content, even SEO content, local events, word of mouth, paid awareness ads. So let's break it into an easy to understand example. I know in our last video, we talked about a flower business, so we're gonna continue with that same example. So for a flower shop, this could be a reel of someone building a bouquet. Maybe it's a blog post about the best flowers for Mother's Day, or a Pinterest pin for some wedding bouquet inspiration. Someone might not see that and be ready to order flowers from you that same day. Totally understandable. The point is that now they know your company's name and they know that you as a flower shop exist. Hopefully they've seen the style, the product, the personality, or the occasion that the business can specifically help for. That is awareness. That's TOFU, baby. So if you only create marketing content that's going to try and sell right away, you might be skipping over the people who are not ready to buy from you yet, but could easily be a great fit later on in their journey. Now let's get into step 2, MOFU, middle of funnel content. So MOFU is the trust building or consideration stage. This is where somebody already knows that your company exists, and now they're trying to decide if they trust you. They might be comparing options, or they might be trying to understand your services a little bit more in depth. And they totally might like your content, but still need some more information or time before they feel comfortable taking that next step. And a lot of times this is really happening subconsciously. It's not like they're mentally thinking through all of these steps. So it's really important to take this step seriously. Middle of content funnel content could include case studies, testimonials, reviews, FAQ content, an email nurture sequence, maybe some fun behind the scenes content. The list goes on. So let's continue for that same flower shop, some trust building content. This could be customer reviews, some photos of past arrangements that you're really proud of, maybe some flower care tips and a specific hack that only you have figured out on your own as this flower shop owner. Maybe it's a guide on how to choose the perfect wedding flowers for the right season that you're having that wedding in. Maybe it's a page explaining how their local delivery works. This kind of content shows proof. It's going to answer questions. This is where a really sound website can do wonders for your business. Your website is going to help bridge that gap by showing your work, answering those questions, building trust, and making your business feel legitimate before someone ever reaches out. Yay! So if you skip this stage, you might have people who know you, but still don't feel ready to take that next step of action. You're leaving money on the table, baby. Now, BOFU, everybody's favorite bottom of funnel marketing content. Almost done, people. Again, BOFU stands for bottom of the funnel. This is the decision stage. This is where someone is the closest to buying or booking your product or service. They are the warmest version of a lead. Bottom of funnel marketing is where your marketing needs to make that next step feel clear, easy, and worth it. This could include sales pages, landing pages, booking pages, contact form, really strong, clear call to action buttons and messaging, pricing information, consultant time offers, limited time sales, retargeting ads, etc. So again, for the flower shop, bottom of funnel marketing, the most obvious is probably an easy ordering page, maybe a wedding inquiry form, very clear delivery information with a button to book it, pricing details, maybe holiday ordering specifics, or a call to action that tells someone exactly what they need to do next. If someone is ready to order flowers, can they figure out easily how to do that? Is the process simple? Does it make it feel worth it? Can they see what areas you deliver to, for example? Can they choose the arrangement? Can they find the order deadline for maybe Valentine's Day or Mother's Day? All of these things are extremely important in helping take that person who's in the BOFU stage to exiting the marketing funnel and becoming an actual converted client or customer. Now, let's be clear. Bottom of funnel marketing does not have to be pushy or salesy. I would prefer if it wasn't. But we also have to remember that salesy does not have to equal slimy or gross or, like a slimy car salesman stereotype. It just needs to be clear. Don't lose someone who's made it all the way to the bottom of the funnel, guys, please. Make sure that you are betting on yourself because your service is worth it and making things clear and simple. Let's look at a simple way to look at your own marketing funnel. Even if you're a beginner to all this, I'm going to make it easy. Pull up your stuff. Yeah, like your website, your social media, emails, ads, Google business profile, whatever you got out there for you, let's pull it up. And ask, note down, tally, whatever you prefer to organize. Ask yourself, is this helping people discover us? Is this helping people trust us? Or is this helping people take that next step of action? Go ahead and categorize what kind of content is going out on what platform and piece it into each of the 3 pieces of your marketing funnel. If everything you create is awareness content, people may like your content, but they're never being pushed to actually make that next step of action. If everything you create, on the other hand, is sales focused, people may not feel like they know or trust you enough to make that purchase. Maybe they feel too pushed and they're only seeing buy. That's overwhelming. But if everything you create is trust building, but you never clearly tell people what to do next, they may love your brand, but have never really taken that next step into becoming a converted customer. You need all 3 working together. It's gonna grow and change and shift between the seasons of your business, the offers that you have, but you never want an all and none. So, let's recap for Back to the Basics, Episode 2. A marketing funnel is the path someone takes from discovering your business to trusting your business to taking that next step of action and exiting the marketing funnel. It's really, really important, especially for small businesses, to nail their marketing funnel. This is going to build on episode 1 of our Back to the Basics episode. If you haven't seen, go check it out. We talked about organic versus inorganic marketing, because whether you're posting on social media or running ads, improving your SEO, every piece of marketing needs to have a job. In the next episode, we're going to be talking about brand awareness versus sales, because one of the biggest mistakes businesses make is expecting every single piece of marketing to close the deal immediately. So, if you're starting a business, growing your side hustle, managing a franchise, joining the family biz, or just trying to make your marketing go further and make a little bit more sense, subscribe, like this video, and follow along our Back to the Basics marketing series. We have something in here for everybody. If you're from one of our chambers, hey! If you're new here, it's really great to have you. As we say around here at Mad Banana, get mad, go bananas. Can't wait to see you guys in the next one.